Hey Lou, this is Matt from Naperville. I'm at the Shedd Aquarium. The outside intake for my furnace keeps freezing over. What can I do about it?
Matt, you know what you need is an elbow. I'm going to assume that the exhaust and the intake of your furnace are too close. Probably maybe a foot or even 6 inches. You need a little elbow like this to put onto the intake so that it draws air away from the exhaust coming out. Now you may even need to put an extension on this so that it's not drawing in that moist air. By doing so, it's literally just a few dollars to stick these things on. You don't even need to glue it if you don't want. But by doing so, that exhaust won't get sucked in, it won't freeze, and your home will stay nice and warm and cozy.
Hi Lou, this is Sheila from Chicago with a question about my house. I live in a brick Chicago bungalow type house. In the outer brick corners in the winter, we see this glimmery water type look that comes from the top to the bottom. Usually at the end of winter. What is it?
So you're sure it's not those two boys throwing snowballs at the house, right? No, here's what I think it is. I bet you're getting water or ice that's accumulating in the soffit or overhang that's above those corners and then leaking down when it starts to thaw out. Now you need to test this theory. Obviously I can't see it here from your question, but if you take some toilet paper, which is very reactive to water, get up on a ladder and just up underneath those soffits, kind of tack it up. Use some thumbtacks. You probably have wood overhangs or vinyl to hold it up in there. If you see water that stains that toilet paper, well, then you probably have to take down that soffit and inspect to see what's going on. Either ice is coming from under the shingles above, or you're getting some moisture that's permeating up through the attic, then freezing, then thawing in the springtime. At least that way, you can at least try and diagnose what the problem is.
Hi Lou, I'm Hope, and I've got a problem. My husband wants to get on the roof and fix a broken gutter heater cable, and I don't want him to. Please tell him to stop.
You know, Hope, this is Ask Lou for advice on your home, not Dr. Phil asking you advice on your relationship with your husband. But you know, getting up on the roof, that's one of those manly things that we all think we can do, but it's a great way to end up in the emergency room. I've been married over 20 years, and I'm in this business, and my wife doesn't like me up on the roof. I subscribe to the edict of happy wife, happy life. But you know, we have these urges as men, right? We want to do something like go cook something on the barbecue or, you know, go ride a horse or something like that. Maybe that's it. Get him some lessons to go horseback riding, and then while he's out doing that, you get somebody to fix that gutter cable and keep him safe. Here's an email from Chris. When I step on the tile in my basement, some water seeps through. The basement is where we have our washer, dryer, AC unit, and water heater. How do I know what could be causing this, and how do I go about fixing it? Well, Chris, you probably already thought about this, but you need to pull up that tile. That's the only way you're going to diagnose what's going on. Now, my guess is it's coming from that mechanical system. Now, it could be a hidden floor drain that's clogged and backing up every time something drains, but again, you're only going to know if you pull that tile up and work your way back to where all that mechanical stuff is, and then you can figure out where the water's coming from and then fix the leak.